up, YouTube? So today is gonna be part 8 of the Dc2 k20z1 California State Bar, and right now we got our check engine lights off, changed out the O2 sensor, and we got the idle perfect now, and that was pretty much the issues we were having from the last drive. So now that we got those taken care of, I can show you guys what we need to do. So we have a couple monitors that some of them already come pretty much ready as soon as you start the car. So there's 7 of them that you have to pass. So right now, as you can see, our evap is incomplete, oxygen sensor monitor is incomplete, the heater is okay, that one passes right away if you don't have no check engine lights. We got misfire, fuel system's okay, our comprehensive component monitor is okay, but basically our CAT. So right now we're pretty much going to be trying to get the O2 sensor, the CAT, and the evap to pass. Once we get that and there's no check engine lights, it should look like this. So if we go to pretty much, like I said, there's 7 of them we got to pass, so that's what we're going to do on here. If there's anything else as far as check engine light that we have to figure out, we'll go ahead and do that. But I'm going to get some gas right now and then start driving this thing around, and hopefully we can put some mileage. We're going to go for about 50 this time and see what actually passes, and it could either pass this time or it could be a couple times, so we'll see right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go get some gas and then drive around. We'll do a evap check to see exactly what's passing and what's not, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, so we're back, and I went through about 80 kilometers right now. This is the first drive cycle to make sure that there's no actual check engine lights. Still no check engine lights so far. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we got any pre-codes. So we do have one O2 sensors, slow response, bank 1, sensor 2. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out what that's gonna be. Yeah, so we still didn't clear the CAT in evap and O2 sensors, so still gonna have to drive it and figure out why the secondary O2 sensor isn't working. So yeah, it's just the first drive, so we're gonna go over a couple things. It's probably to swap out the sensor and go for another drive and figure out what's going on. Alright, guys, so we are back, and man, it has been a journey with this car. I've been I think about 4,000 kilometers, so whatever that is in mileage, but the moment has finally come, and this is what we are looking for when we're trying to pass the smog and barge. So we are 7-0. I've been 6-1 for the last couple weeks. Trying to set this evap it's very hard, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I would probably say this is the reason why most people don't smog their cars legally, because of how hard it is to just get all these readiness monitors. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get out of here. Make sure there's no DTCs in the system. Vehicle has no fault codes. All this stuff you want to take pictures of, because the bar is getting a lot more stricter, and they don't really want the car showing up unless it's like ready to go. So as you can see, evap test leak is passed. You want to take this information right here, and you want to screenshot this. They want to see this. They want to see this actually hooked up to the computer and everything. So you want to show a picture of your CAT converter as well. Yeah, I'll kind of go over everything right now. I'm just kind of happy, like it just, man, I feel like I've been driving this car forever, and it's kind of scary driving at 55 miles an hour because some truckers don't like it and they feel like you're in the way, so they kind of do some pretty messed up stuff and try to run you off the road. So that's one thing I can say that kind of sucks. But now that this is passed, I'm gonna go over everything, make sure I gotta go over some clamps and everything, make sure everything's perfect, clean it up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So you're allowed to have a intake long as it's legal. Everything on the actually, let me shut this off. All right, so as far as like doing the swap, only thing you can really have to me is the mounts and the intake. Everything else has to be completely stock. So from the intake manifold to injectors, they don't really care about power steering, AC. That's not mandatory or anything. Mainly emissions though, so make sure you have the stock exhaust from the RSX. I think after you bar it, you can probably get away with the TSX manifold if you put it back untilted and everything. I'm not going to recommend that, but I would say you probably could get away with it as long as you have the barred stickers. So yeah, so first thing you do need, I always like to do to make it easier, is have the pink slip. So pink slip is one of the first things. They're going to want you to take a picture of the VIN to verify that. We want you to take a picture of the cat converter, which is, I have one over here, show you guys the number from this MR2 that we're doing right now. So the cat number is, this is a Walker Cat D18264, and the second number has to match too, so 82806. There is a couple of these numbers and then with different numbers, so they're pretty expensive. They go for around like $700, so you cannot use the stock factory one from the actual car itself. They want the cat Walker with the number. So other than that, you can have like an aftermarket radiator. We did have one, but that one was messed up from the get-go, so we didn't get that installed. But I'll show you guys the rear. So you do have to run the evap box right here and run the gas tank. So this is a stock gas tank from an RSX with the evap box all wired in. Yeah, as far as ECU, I don't think you can run Honda. I've heard you can though. That's just a theory. If you run it with the stock map and everything, you might be okay. As far as that though, I mean, it has to literally be completely stock. You can't really have anything modded. It'd be easier that way. Some people at the bars are really strict, and some people are really cool about it, depending. But and my way to pass it the first time without having any issues is just to make sure you have no computer, check engine lights. You have to have that evap code. Some people might get away with it. We're going to try to do that with the MR2 because that one just doesn't want to pass after we get the motor rebuilt and everything. So yeah, stock ECU, everything matching ECU should match. That's why I like to get everything from one car so you don't have any issues. As far as having like an upgraded clutch or anything, that doesn't really matter. They're mainly more worried about the engine harness. The engine harness has to be stock. As far as the conversion harness, if you know how to actually use the aftermarket ones, you can go for it, but there is certain things you do have to do. And with the hybrid racing, I can tell you that their secondary O2 sensor is not even wired up right. So you will have to rewire that, rewire your pinning. And since this is an 05 to 06, which a lot of people don't know, you can use an 02 to 04 conversion harness. I've been using them a lot before they even really came out with the 05-6 conversion harness. So yes, it is possible. You just have to repin a couple things on the E plug. The A and B plug are literally going to the ECU, so they have nothing to do with it. The conversion harness is a little bit different as well, but the O2 sensor wired isn't even on the 05, 06, so you don't have to worry about it. If you do try to connect it, it'll pop the fuse. So other than that, it's just time to clean up this bay, make sure everything's good so it's ready to go. I need to wash this car. It's been, like I said, on the road for pretty much the last 3 weeks. We've been trying to finish up this evap. So I'm just happy that this is all done. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing cleaned up, put an oil change on it, and then should be ready to go this weekend. After this, we got the MR2 we got to get back to, and then hopefully we get this out of here too, so this can be the first k20z1 barred spider. But other than that, guys, if you guys want to know anything else, you can hit me up at my email, honda.mike1988@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on RWI on Instagram. Right now I'm not really taking any more swaps right now because I got to clear out, but soon maybe we can get back to it. Other than that, if you haven't liked, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think, and see you guys on the next one.